right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to BPI Connect. We're so excited to have you here today to share our work with you. And without much further ado, I'm going to get right into it. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Musqueam people today for BPI Connect. Now, our overall agenda today will be, sorry, do we have our next slide? Is this working? There we go. So we'll be beginning with a welcome address from the head of the department, Chip Haynes, and we will go on with some updates with our leader, Orlando Rojas, and then we'll begin with our keynote presentations to go over some of our most recent and exciting work, and then we'll see some, there will be a break for lunch after that, and then we'll be seeing some of our young researchers presenting their work, and there will be a 1-minute pitch sort of competition going on there. And then there will be awards presented after lunch, and we'll be doing a closing ceremony after that. Without much further ado, I would like to welcome Charles Haynes, the head of the Chemical and Biological Engineering Department, up to introduce everything.
Thank you, Sam, and thanks everybody for being here today. I really wish to thank Orlando and all in the Bioproducts Institute for their remarkable achievements and for providing me the opportunity to speak to you at this wonderful annual event. The Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering is a true champion of the Bioproducts Institute and an admirer of all it is doing. The BPI was created as a result of a multi-year effort that sought to recognize and exploit two unique strengths. The first was Canada's position as a steward of 11% of the world's trees, and as a global leader in forest products and the industries and technologies that produce them. And the second was the utterly terrific research talent, and training programs that existed at UBC to serve those industries and Canada's forest products economy. The vision that emerged was the creation of a new center that integrated UBC research spanning from fundamental genetics of tree varietals and biomass feedstocks all the way through to new technologies and products that would develop and would further strengthen our forest products industries and bioeconomy. The goal was to best position UBC and its research enterprise to support transformation of Canada's forest sector, adding to its position at that time as a global leader in exporting traditional forest products through an increased potential to develop a range of new high-value bio-based materials and products. In creating the BPI, UBC therefore recognized that forests are not only critical to the health of ecosystems, but to global decarbonization, the development of vibrant and green bioeconomies, and healthy people and a healthy planet. It therefore recognized the BPI would support Canada in realizing a leadership role in the global transition to using renewable bio-based materials, products, and structures that are an integral part of our lives and our built environment. And the timing for creating the BPI really could not have been better, as the Canadian government now predicts that bio-based products will comprise 50% of global consumer products by the year 2050, while acknowledging that at least 50% of the technologies needed to achieve that outcome, as well as our 2050 climate and emission goals, are not yet invented and not yet commercially available. So we have work to do. And this massive effort will indeed require an unprecedented level of collaboration across the engineering and natural sciences, the social sciences, the humanities, the forest and manufacturing sectors, and all levels of government. But given the extraordinary leadership of the BPI, particularly as provided by its director, Professor Orlando Rojas, who's a true inspiration to me and I think to all in our department, as well as the world-leading research talent and expertise throughout this room and in the BPI. I am absolutely confident that we will succeed and thereby position Canada and its people for a truly sustainable and prosperous future. I wish you a wonderful Connect event today. I think it's a joyous day for us all, and it's great to see all of our students thriving and becoming true leaders in the bio-based economy of tomorrow. So thank you for your time, and enjoy the day as much as I will.
Thank you so much, Professor Haynes. Now, with no further ado, I'd like to invite up our dear leader, the Director of the Bioproducts Institute, Orlando Rojas.
Super. Thank you so much, Sam, and thank you, Professor Haynes, for their very kind introduction. I'm so excited that I was thinking what to say, and at the end, I decided to let my heart share with you my thoughts. So in a little bit of an improvisation, I want to share that the fact that I'm really delighted to see you all here. This has been a long journey for a little bit more than 3 years. Last time that we met in this same venue, that was last year. We had a very good crowd. Today, we have an even bigger crowd, so I'm very happy for this. So I really, very, very sincerely want to acknowledge all of you for your support. That really is what makes a BPI to move along and to try harder and harder. And if we continue in this way, I'm sure there will be many more opportunities in the future for our researchers, professors, industry, and government to connecting together and moving the needle in the bioproducts arena. This is so important, as Professor Haynes indicated earlier. I also want to say that, as you can realize from the background, we have a little bit of a show of the students' work, the researchers' work that I hope you enjoy, but this is only a very minute example of the things that are going on in the BPI. So I hope that you interact with the students. I also would like to acknowledge the work and the interactions we have held with the Bio Alliance. In parallel, while this meeting is taking place, we had another meeting with the forest product sector, the industries that make part of the Bio Alliance. They will be coming here, so that's very good, because then you can also interact with members from the local industry that are so important to what we want to do. Then I also want to acknowledge a number of senior colleagues that are present today: Dick Herrickes, Jack Sadler, Hamdi from industry as well. They have been great supporters. They are sitting here. Maybe you can raise your hands. And I want to tell all this crowd that really your support and your encouragement is extremely critical for us. And this really is extremely, of course, important for us to continue and to keep the excitement that we have. I wanted to talk for an hour or so about the bioproducts activities during the last year, and there are many things that you can realize have happened in the recent past. But rather than boring you with those comments, I encourage you to take a picture and take this QR code to maybe read the annual report for the activities during the last year. You will be amazed with all the things that are happening in our research cluster ecosystem. So I encourage you to do that and check online the material that we have prepared for you. I also want to say Kelly is behind all of this, and I want to acknowledge your hard work in making this happen. And this personal connection is so important for us to maintain and promote, and Kelly has been a great supporter for these activities together with the Bioproducts Institute crew who are present here in this venue. I think this is all I wanted to say, really. I'm very happy, very honored, very humble with all your support, and I just want to keep pushing the idea that we want to promote in society, and this is about the adoption of bioproducts as alternative to many carbon-intensive products that we use today. So with that, I think we can go to the next part of the program that is probably quite interesting. We have 3 speakers. The first one, Daniel Schum, coming from CTK Bio, Canada. Then we will have another speaker coming from Paper Excellence, from industry, and a very interesting one coming from a startup development that has been hosted by the bioproducts facilities, and that would be Bioform. So very exciting opportunities and very exciting knowledge sharing that I think we can all appreciate. So I would like then to invite Daniel, that is sitting here, to take the stand here in the podium and maybe share a little bit about your company and your plans. I think I'm doing this right, Sam? This is okay, right? We can go directly. Okay.